Was your Tyler's back with another video. Change up clothes for a shower, basically. And, back to doing more countdown lists with this new phone here. Um, Remember 5 years ago when I did the best and worst Royal Rumble matches? We're remastering that here. But this is not the only thing we're going to count down tonight. Counting down the best and worst Royal Rumble winners. Um, Now, I am going to include the women's Rumble matches for both sides. Well, I can't decide with two. I have to go with both. But anyways. So yeah, here's my top 5 worst Royal Rumble matches. By the way, next week is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and Thursday on my secondary channel, you'll see Royal Rumble 2004 on the secondary channel, which is coincidentally 20 years that event took place. 20 years ago, that event took place. Jesus. So yeah, let's also Rumble season. That's probably why. And tomorrow I'll do my fan takeover pay per view, and then Monday it'll be Raw review, and then Tuesday I'll do my Crush Hour review. Also, let's get on to this. The top 5 worst Royal Rumble matches. Now the older list I made had 2014 and 1995 on there. Those Rumble matches are out of this list. So basically, and 2015 was the number 1 worst Royal Rumble match until 2022 men's. I have both 2022 Rumble matches on this list, but we'll get to those in a moment. And let's get on to it. Number 5, 1999. I talked about this 2 days ago. This was mostly Austin versus McMahon. And nothing else. Yes, you have a few wrestlers in here, like Edge and Triple H, but they didn't do nothing in this match. It was mostly Austin versus McMahon, basically. Austin beat the shit out of Vince. They go up to the concession stands. They go into the women's bathroom. And there's an ambush. And then Austin gets caught away in the ambulance. Vince does commentary. Austin took said ambulance and went back to the ring and kicked some ass. And then, Rock distracted Austin and Vince won. That's all I have to say about it. It was not... Yes, Chyna being the first woman in the Royal Rumble match was amazing, but nothing else happened. Yeah, this Rumble match, not good. That's my number 5 on this list. Number 4, the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble match. You're surprised I didn't choose the men's yet. That's like 4 entries left in this. Get it? Rumble. It's like the men's. Where was the star power in this? I mean, they had to get Charlotte Flair, who was the SmackDown Women's Championship at the time, to be in this match. And Mickie James, they fired in the year prior, they had to get her in this match because of, I don't know, because I don't understand that. Who was the TNA Women's Championship at the time, or Knockout Championship at the time, but they couldn't say it because WWE doesn't say that. This was also Naomi and Sasha Banks' last Rumble matches. And basically, yeah, they had to get other like Lita in this match, and we'll get to the winner eventually in my top 10 worst Rumble winners. Yeah, it was not that great. So that's number 4 on this list. Then we get to number 3. 2019, both. I can't decide which one was worse between the women's and the men's, so I decided to combine the both, okay? My issue is, these two matches took fucking forever to finish. Like, get to the point. It was like a slow turtle counting down the rumble clock most of the time. Especially the men's. It took like 3 minutes to get to the next entrant to come out. Because this Rumble event was not good. I'm just saying honest. It was not that good. I mean, the Seth one was just the right choice, but however, we all know what happened in 2019. I won't go into full detail. I did a wrestling dumpster fires on his 2019 run. But I had to bring in a bunch of NXT people in here, like, Jesus Christ. And plus, this was the last Rumble match for Dean Ambrose. If something, like, I don't know. So yeah, that's number 3. Both 2019 Rumble matches. Yeah, number 2, 2015. Like I said before, Roman winning was not the wrong move. It's just how Daniel Bryan got eliminated and yada yada yada. I did not think he was going to win that Rumble match. I mean, come on. You had your moment. Move on. I'm sorry. It always bugs me when people saying Daniel Bryan should have won the Rumble match. Yada yada. We would have been in the same position as 2014. Yeah, I'm not going into full detail about this. So that's number 2. The 2015 Royal Rumble match. And number 1, the men's 2022 Royal Rumble match. I'm not going into full detail. I did a top 10 worst matches ever in WWE. This match was on the list. Because I'm not going into full detail about this. Because I'm going to give you a short clip. Fucking Madcap Moss eliminates AJ Styles because fuck you, Vince McMahon. And there was no... Where was the star power in this? Why were the Street Profits, Omos, Rick Boogs, and Madcap Moss were in this Royal Rumble match? This was the worst Rumble match to me. Worse than 2015. Worse than 2014. Worse than 1999. Worse than 1995. A lot of people say the 1995 Rumble was so bad because of the star power. 2022, hold my clock. So that's number 1. The men's 2022 Royal Rumble match. Yep. We're not done with the worst. Let's get to the top 10 worst Royal Rumble winners. And I actually put the year these people won the Royal Rumble matches. So we don't get these confused, okay? So, it's just like my best and worst of Survivor Series. Instead of doing the top 10 worst matches and top 5 worst, I flip-flopped them. So the top 5 I do first, and then the top 10 I did second. So let's get the worst out of the way. We start with number 10, Randy Orton 2017. Hindsight, Randy Orton should not win a Royal Rumble, should not have won this Royal Rumble match. I mean, you got guys like Goldberg and The Undertaker and Chris Jericho in this match. Instead you went to Randy Orton. Why couldn't you get Bray Wyatt the Rumble win? Rest in peace to him. And have Orton win the Chamber match. They should have reversed them. And yeah, Randy Orton had a shit year. Afterwards, he dropped the fucking WWE Championship to Jinder Mahal. That's probably be the next Wrestling Dumpster Fires video I'll do. Randy Orton's awful 2017. Yeah, that's number 10. Randy Orton 2017. Then we get number 9. I don't care. She did not win, should not won last year's Royal Rumble match. I'm talking about Rhea Ripley 2023. 3 words. Worst champion 2023. Enough said. I'm seriously. She's the worst champion in 2023. She barely defended the fucking belt. She was like Roman Reigns. Well, speaking of, oh wait, I didn't have Roman Reigns on either of these lists. Anyways, let's get on to number 8. I don't want to talk about this guy. If WWE doesn't want to mention Benoit, I don't want to mention Alberto Del Rio, but I have to. Alberto Del Rio in 2011. This was the beginning of the overpush wrestlers in 2011. He didn't win the World Heavyweight Championship from Edge. Instead, he won the WWE Championship at SummerSlam 2011, the whole infamous Stick the Winner storyline. Probably be a future Dumpster Fires video on that. Yeah, fuck him. I don't care about this guy. He's a piece of shit. And moving on. Number 7. Batista 2014. I feel so bad for Batista. 10 years ago, this should not. He came back. We were all hyped for him. Instead, the fans wanted fucking Daniel Bryan to be in the fucking main event scene. I mean, yes, this was the Roman Reigns thing. Where he broke Kane's record. Keep in mind, this was the year of Corporate Kane. Next, probably a future Dumpster Fires video. Batista didn't. This was a horrible second run for Batista. Didn't win the world title at WrestleMania. He was in a feud with the Shield, which was fine. And then he quit again. He had one more match with Triple H 5 years later at WrestleMania 35. We all know. That's number 7. Batista 2014. Number 6, yeah. It's the only co-winners ever. Bret Hart and Lex Luger in 1994. It was not... Look. They should have done this in 2019 with Becky and Charlotte. This execution was kind of crap, in my opinion. I mean... And the reason why they can't find a winner, because they were handcuffed to find out who wants to face Yokozuna first. Unfortunately, Bret Hart did get the title. Luger, unfortunately, yeah, we all know. You know about my Wrestling Dumpster Fires video on Luger's failed run in WWE. Anyways, that's number 6. Bret Hart and Lex Luger in 1994. Okay, we're going on to the top 5. Number 5, Shinsuke Nakamura 2018. Look, his matches with AJ Styles were great. Him winning the Rumble was good. Unfortunately, his feud after AJ Styles, his year after that was him being United States Championship, which is a, what's that word again? Demotion. Yep, a demotion. I mean, Triple H finally gave Nakamura another world title program with Seth Rollins, one of which I was there. I saw in person. You know what that period was, Payback. And yeah. Look, his match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania 35 was still a great match. I know a lot of people say it was tame, but again, it's WWE. I understand that, but yeah, that's number 5. Shinsuke Nakamura 2018. Number 4, Brock Lesnar 2022. This was one of the worst cases of what the fuck do we have to do with this? Because Brock Lesnar was WWE Championship entering this event. He fought Bobby Lashley. However, we all know what happened afterwards. He lost the WWE Championship to Bobby Lashley thanks to Roman Reigns' interference. Case in point, the rumor their day one match with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, if it didn't get cut or didn't get canceled due to Roman Reigns getting COVID, was Brock Lesnar going to win the Universal title from Roman. And Seth Rollins was going to win the WWE Championship also. But we all know the butterfly effect. Brock won the WWE Championship. He was not supposed to win the WWE Championship. He was rumored to win the Universal Championship. And Brock and Roman were supposed to have the Universal title on the line. We all know Brock Lesnar won the Roman match. And he also won the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. And then they had that title unification match, which was one of the worst ideas ever. But yeah. And Brock didn't. He had a good last minute same match with Roman, but then he feuded with Bobby Lashley again. And yeah. Okay. Last three for the worst. I don't care what anybody says. Number 3, Bianca Belair 2021. Enough said. They quickly pushed her to the moon at this point. And her reign was crap, honestly. And yeah. That's all I have to say. Bianca Belair 2021, number 3. Number 2, the last two. Also from 2022. Ronda Rousey 2022. That's all I have to say. Number 1, Vince McMahon 1999. Vince didn't need the Rumble win. He gave it up the night after on Raw. So no shit, he's the worst Royal Rumble winner ever. So that's number 1. Vince McMahon, 1999. We're not done yet. That was the top 10 worst Royal Rumble matches. And top 5 worst Royal Rumble matches, and the top 10 worst Royal Rumble wins. Now let's get on to the best Rumble matches, and the best winners also. Let's get on to the best now. We're going all the way. Okay. Number 5, 2000. Let's get to the top 5 best Royal Rumble matches now. And yeah, number 5, 2018, both. Just like 2019, I can't decide either the women's or the men's as a great Rumble match. I decided to go with both. I mean, yeah, there were some NXT people. They were not overflowing it with, like in 2019. And the women, it was historic because it was the first time. And, yeah, I know Nakamura, I mean, he did. He was the right person to win the men's, but, yeah, we all know about his booking. I already talked about it. And for the other one, for the women, I'll talk about that in the best. So, yeah. So that's, number 5. 2018, both. Number 4, 2002. My bad. 2002. Mainly because Triple H was his match to win. I mean, Austin's cleaning up. This was, unfortunately, his last Rumble match also. Stone Cold did that. Also, Undertaker, getting eliminated by Maven, and Undertaker getting his heat back again, which was kind of funny. But yeah, number 4 is the 2002 Royal Rumble match. Number 3, 2001. This was the Kane Rumble. Him going on a rampage, which next Sunday you'll see that with The Rock and that. And also, this was the start of The Rock, the beginning of the playing the Steeds for Rock and Austin for WrestleMania 17, which we all know about that. We'll get to that in my best Rumble wins. That's number 3, 2001. And number 2, 2004. We'll talk about that this Thursday on my secondary channel. And yeah, I'm not going into full detail about that yet. It was Benoit's match to win. I don't care what they say. So there's that. That's number 2. 2004. And we get to number 1. 2007. I mean, shitty year for WWE. To me, it's the worst year in WWE ever. But this Royal Rumble match and this overall event, we'll review that next year, is, to me, the best Rumble match. You have a lot of great stars in this match, like Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker. No, John Cena was not in this Rumble match. You got some of the ECW guys. Sandman was in there caning some people, and King Booker's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's kind of funny. So, and the final 2 were Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. That was amazing. So that's number 1. The 2007 Royal Rumble match. And not done there. Now, let's get to the top 10 best Royal Rumble winners. Unlike the men's, the worst, these people right here. Now, I had a tough choice with the first 2, because I had a choice between either these 4 here and the 2 I actually chose. Cody Rhodes, Ric Flair, Edge, and The Rock. Edge was 2010 I chose, but I didn't choose those 4. I mean, Rock, I wanted to put The Rock on this list, but we all know about the eyewitness storyline with the Big Show and that. You know, Big Show claimed he won the Royal Rumble where Rock's feet hit the floor, even though it turned into a storyline regardless. Edge, I wanted to choose Edge, but the booking after him losing to Chris Jericho and him going to Raw in 2010 was not a good idea. Not so much for him going to AEW. But I went with these 2. And Cody Rhodes, he should have fucking won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania last year. But yeah, let's get on to the 10. The 2 I actually chose for this. Which, number 10 was Becky Lynch 2019. Although it should have been they should have both her and Charlotte co-win the Royal Rumble, but the reason why she's not higher on this list is because some of her booking for after WrestleMania was kind of her being in this never-ending feud with Lacey Evans, which coincides with Seth Rollins being in this never-ending feud with Baron Corbin. That's another person I want to put on here, Seth Rollins. But I couldn't because of how bad the year he had. But anyways. Number 10 is Becky Lynch. Number 9, John Cena 2008. I mean, the fucking crowd blew up when he came back. And yes, he did deserve to win the 2008 Royal Rumble. If only he got the title, his one-on-one title opportunity at WrestleMania against Randy Orton, instead of doing it at No Way Out. I might do that for season 5 on What Ifs. Probably the first episode, perhaps. Yeah, we'll get to that. I mean, he did win the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series, but honestly speaking, he should have won he should have won back the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 24 against Randy Orton, because they should not have done a triple threat match with Triple H in it. But regardless, number 9 was John Cena 2008. Again, I chose these. I also picked the year that these wrestlers won the Royal Rumbles from, so we don't get confusing. So yeah. Okay. 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 And again, yeah, yeah, yeah. Then we get number 8, Asuka 2018. The only reason why she's on the best list is because the match with Charlotte at WrestleMania 34. Come on. It was the best match on that WrestleMania. I mean, yeah, she did win the championship at TLC. But, although they should have kept they should have done, like, the rematch between Charlotte and Asuka Backlash. Go back. I did a what if on that on season 3. And yeah, go back to that. So yeah. That's number 8, Asuka 2018. Mainly because the match with Charlotte. Number 7, The Undertaker 2007. I mean, he was the first person to win from the number 30 spot, and he won the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. From Batista. That was a great feud in 2007. Well, unfortunately, it could have been longer if Undertaker didn't get hurt. And then Edge had to win the title off him, yeah. That's my only issue why he's not higher on this list. And again, we're only 2 days away from 2K24 information. I don't know at the time of this recording who is going to be the main cover star. I don't know. So that's number 7 on this list. The Undertaker 2007. Anyways, now number 6 and number 5 are from 2020. Oh god. But anyways. Number 6. Get that dislike button. Get that fucking dislike button all you fucking want to. Charlotte Flair 2020. Like The Undertaker. Well, in this case, I said it before. They should have done her and Becky at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. Well, then again, COVID struck, and I already did a what if on this. On, what was this, season 2? Well, I did a few of these. Like a lot of these. So yeah. Like Undertaker, she got hurt. And yeah. And then we get to number 5. Drew McIntyre 2020. Hands down, this was the right call. At least it was not Roman Reigns winning this again. But then again, pandemic struck, and Drew still not got his fucking moment winning the world title in front of fans. Yes, he did win the WWE Championship. Yes, he did the best he could. But him winning the Royal Rumble was the best, on the best list. So yeah, that's number 5. Drew McIntyre 2020. Number 4, Triple H 2002. I mean, him coming back from a really bad injury, tearing his quad, and then coming back as a babyface kind of is a little weird, but Triple H did deserve to win the 2002 Royal Rumble. Well, and again, he had a mediocre match with Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 18. And then, yeah, he did win the championship, but then again, he lost it to Hogan at Backlash. I mean, but then again, he's still on the best list. That's number 4, Triple H 2002. To me, it's better than his 2016 win. Because the 2016 win, I mean, all it was just to get the belt back to Roman at WrestleMania 32. Anyways, number 3, coincidentally, his DX brother and Shawn Michaels 1996. I mean, this was better than his 95 Rumble win. And him finally winning the WWF Championship from Bret Hart is a great moment. And he did get a good run out the title. So yeah. That's Number 3, Shawn Michaels 1996. Number 2, again, we're going to go into full detail in the Rumble 2004 review Thursday. Chris Benoit 2004. I mean, we cannot celebrate this anymore because WWE doesn't want to, but I know, we all know about this. Benoit finally got this moment winning the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 20. 2 months later, we're going to talk about that again on the secondary channel, that is. And yeah, he had a good run as the World Heavyweight Championship. And then we get to the number 1, Stone Cold 2001. I mean, I wanted to give this to 1998, but him winning 2001, right call here. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying Kane should have won it, but I flat out disagree. Nothing against Kane, but it's Austin and Rock. It's the main focus they should do for the WrestleMania main event. Yes, I know, the terrible heel turn. And him being the leader of the WCW side in the summer 2001, that was bad too. But his matches, the triple threat match with Jericho and Benoit was good. His matches with Kurt Angle were great. Again, we can't praise his year because of that fucking heel turn. He said this and the walkout in 2002 were the 2 worst things that he did in his career, which I absolutely agree with that. I mean, and Stone Cold is like the CEO of my action figure league. You've seen that. He had a monster truck destroy Hogan and Vince's car. This is my custom made monster truck. So yeah, that's number 1, Stone Cold 2001. Do you agree with all this list? And tomorrow will be Fan Takeover, and who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble match? Better not be Bianca and The Rock. All I have to say. Regardless, like this, comment, subscribe to this channel right here, and click the notification bell. And my secondary channel, Tyler's Retro Reviews. Subscribe and click the notification bell on that one so you'll see the Thursday Royal Rumble 2004 on its 20th anniversary also. And we'll move on from that. Bye-bye.